Hello guys, this is Watchman Gaming, and yes, I'm just making this video all about WR expenses. I mean, our expenses to WR. So if you can see at my hangar right now, you already know how much could have I spent. Look at those ultimates, weapons, bots, and but all are damn obsolete. Yep, so if I show you my hangar too, I have a lot of robots which are MK2 level 12 and MK3 level 1, and I also have this ultimate destroyer which is for the first time given by Pigxsonic for free for everybody a couple of months ago. And these bots, yes, I have a lot of these bots, MK2 level 12 and MK3. This Ophion, look at that Ophion. Is anybody still using this Ophion? Kinda shame. Well, look at those dumpers at level 4, I mean level 12, there's 4 of them. And yes, there's a lot. Those rust weapons. I even have this Condor. Yes, I have this Condor, but I never dared actually upgrading it to MK Torn or upgrading the weapons or whatsoever, because or the pilot, because war robots, WR, Pigxsonic, they are all but just crap. I actually love this game, the mechanics, the gameplays and everything, but Pigxsonic is not actually trying to improve the game, but instead they're making the game a more money monetizing game. So a lot of players are quitting in the game. So tell me guys, if we go to this store, look at all those they're trying to sell to their players. There's a lot of it. Will you just look at that? All you have to do is pick, click the buy button, and that's it. Your money is gone. So if we talk about these items guys on these equipments, especially let's go about this event, Titan data pads. Look at that. Wow, look at the glory of that. A very beautiful offer from Pigxsonic, but it does cost from 5 pieces. Acquiring that Titan datapad, 5 pieces is worth $110. Would you like to spend $110 on the game? Of course, if you were able to acquire at least any of those, and you have at least acquired the Titan or the weapons and the pilot, you need again money. You need again to spend tons of money for you to upgrade those weapons so that it could be usable. At least increase it to MK2 or to MK2 level 12. Or the bots and the pilots, you have to upgrade them all for another amount of money to be spent on those robots and weapons and pilots. Do you have life outside WR guys? Of course, if you have a life outside of WR, then better spend those money to your family, to your or to other things which is needed, which is basic to our basic needs, rather than spending out on WR, which those items and robots will only get nerfed in 2 months or 3 months. You're not actually buying them, you're just renting them. You're actually renting them, then they get nerfed, they get weakened, then poof, that's your money. At least you've enjoyed the game for 2 months, if let's say 2 months. But what about the other players? Because without the F2P players, what could this game become? You will only be fighting rich people, and whoever have the hangar with the most money on it, and the most new robots and weapons on it, and the Titans, then he will come out as the top player of this game. So I have made this video for the players who are not yet still spend a lot on the game, because regrets always comes last. I even have this Bisag layer, Persag layer, and I never upgraded it. I have ultimate Gendarme at level 1. No. And this Shenlu, So if we're talking about the expenses, what about the mothership? Yeah, I was supposed I actually spent $300 acquiring this mute. From acquiring to upgrading it, it took me $300. That was before. But the sad part there is, when I was able to acquire this ship, I only have a week. I mean, I've only used it for a week before it got nerfed. So disappointing. And I never did wanted to take or get any of those new ships or whatsoever. I'll just stick to this guy, mute. What about this Eiffel? There's a lot in the group which I've read that is this worth buying the Eiffel or spending money on it. This Eiffel is very effective on the battlefield. Well, but don't expect it will give any kind of I don't expect for it to deal a lot of damage when it comes attacking those maulers, because the maulers are very, very invincible. Almost don't receive a scratch when it comes to these weapons. But these weapons are effective to regular bots and other titans except for mauler. But my point here, guys, is don't spend money on this game. Well, for me, I'm just spending my money on those power cells, but I'm not playing actually a lot today. Maybe like 3, 4 or 5 games a day, then that's it. I'll go play armor attack. So armor attack is better from the graphics, the quality, the mechanics, and everything. In armor attack, it doesn't have any pilot to upgrade. It doesn't have any drone, like these drones, to upgrade. It doesn't have motherships or modules. I mean, yes, it doesn't have any motherships or modules like these ones to spend again your money. You don't need those we don't need these power cells in armor attack. The only thing that they offer in armor attack is the weapon and the robot, and those silvers in gold. But actually, silvers in gold are acquirable by playing the game and finishing the quest. So it's up to you if you wanted to buy those cheap offer they have. It is actually very cheap, and it is very good. For the amount of only $11, you could buy the offer, which is Armor Prime Plus, at the cost of $11 to use a lot of bots and weapons for 30 days. So it is worth the rent. It is very, very clear stated there. For $11, you could use the robot and all the weapons in 30 days. At least they didn't fool you guys. But in War Robots, they just keep on nerfing, selling it to the at its prime, at its meta state, then got nerfed later on. And then, what do you think did Pigxsonic just did to you? They fooled you, and just they should have at least stated that if you buy and upgrade those weapons, then it is good for 2 months. At least you're not fooled, because you know they will do that. Rather than buying it, then getting nerfed, getting weakened, then it's a trash. Well, it's up to you guys. Well, that's all I can say. But I'm actually playing Armor Attack. So I've just made this video for some other viewers who could at least think if this WR is still worth spending the money or not. It's all up to you guys. But I'm telling you, it's not worth it. This game has a lot of bugs, has a lot of cheats, has a lot of lags. It keep on lagging on the game. They're not fixing it. They're not banning the cheaters. So let's play Armor Attack. That's all I can say, guys. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe.